Today we're recommissioning a 1931 Lincoln K dual cowl Phaeton. I'm going to do like a quick walk around. I get to do pretty exciting stuff, so I like to share it with people. We've got the nice big headlights. We've got the Greyhound, which was the signature of the Lincoln at the time. This is what we call a dual cowl. For people that don't know, this is the cowl here, and what we have is a second cowl. I'm not sure what the reasoning is behind it, but that's what they did. It doesn't really have windows. It does have these partial windows, and these do roll up and down. That's all you get. This is really a fair weather car. So they were expensive because it was, if you just wanted to have a car that you only drove on like special occasions, this is something you would get for that. So to get in the rear, you'd fold the windows up, fold this window flat, and this whole cowl lifts up, and you can get in the back. Yeah, and here's also in here some very nice woodwork. It's hard to show right now. I'll do another video later once it's running and driving again, and I'll pull it outside out in the sunlight and put the top down. But in here we have like very nice features. Nice cast polish aluminum. Now I got the battery up. Let's see. Very nice pieces for the time. Cast aluminum, gas pedal, chrome parts. If you look at we just had a 35 Ford picked up yesterday. But if I showed you the inside of the 35 Ford compared to this Lincoln, you would see a huge difference in the amount of money they spent on the pieces that they're added on. Such as the levers would be black instead of chrome, the shifter is black instead of chrome, and they actually spent a lot more money on the Lincoln than they did on the Ford. They're just still like the Fords. They're just, obviously we're not to the same level. And what makes this a Phaeton over a convertible, you see like the top goes all the way to the back. That sounds kind of weird to say, but there's essentially no area of the car after the top. I can show you the car here we have as a convertible. This is a Packard, 41 Packard Darren convertible. But you see like the top stops here, and then the trunk is afterwards. You know, if this came straight up and the top went to here, it would be a Phaeton. It's that style. What we do have is a steamer trunk essentially a steamer trunk that they used to put in the back of a lot of the cars. So when they put said stuff, such as put something in the trunk, it was quite literal. It was the steamer trunk bolted to the back, and then eventually became incorporated into the car and still was called a trunk. But this is an actual trunk, which is where the modern trunk got its name. And here we have a giant V8. This is not one of the V12 models. A giant flathead V8, nothing to do with the famous Ford flathead V8. This is a completely different monster. This is a very large engine. It's like a 384 or something. So it's a large displacement, high torque engine. Of course, you need that to get this monster of a car running or going down the road. So this has been sitting for several years, and we're going to recommission it, and I will do video updates once it's running and driving and it's outside, and I'll take it out in the sun and take it for a spin.